Alec, Peirce at the ranch. Now listen, some of these tips I've done on at the ranch may not apply to you. Okay, so go to another YouTube, but some will. A lot of ranchers, farmers, country people, you know, hobbyist farmers and so on, we have the same problems. It may be a different environment. It may be more rocks or better soil or more, but some of the problems are the same. And one problem that every property owner faces is getting rid of all those darn bushes that grow up. It doesn't matter where you live, you got apple trees or thorn bushes or saplings growing up all over the place. And if you don't keep them out of the way, pretty soon your pasture is turned into forest, into woods you can't get to. You've got to keep them cleaned out. Everybody knows that. How do you do that? At my age, I'm getting up. Anyway, I'm always looking for easier ways to do things. We used to go out with the backhoe and the tractor and some shovels and some bars and so on. We'd work chainsaw and we'd work away and we'd finally get these bushes out of the ground. It worked, but boys did an awful lot of work. I don't do that anymore, no. Plus, you know I love toys. So I'm looking around for easy ways to pull saplings, trees, and junk out of the ground. Watch this. First of all, I want to show you this one. This is the one I saw first. It's pretty neat. I'm going to get Kevin to put the name and the manufacturer's name on the video. You can actually get these at Home Depot. They're not too hard to find. And this is a great little device. This is for a little bigger solid tree. If it has a good solid trunk. Although we've used this around the pond as well. Pull those darn pussy willows there. And you literally lay this on the ground, put these teeth around the trunk like so, and then you just hook your tractor up to this yellow ring and pull. And the harder you pull, the more it bites into the trunk and it yanks it right out. Now on this particular bush here, however, I'm going to use a different device. Same company. This looks like a regular chain, but it isn't. If you take a close look at this chain, you'll see that the links have teeth welded on them. So these grab. You watch, we're going to take this thorn bush out. Actually, I think it's an apple tree, but I don't want it. I love apples. We have enough apple trees. This one probably grew from an apple. And you can tell I'm a farmer. Anyway, so with one like this, all you do is run the small end around this trunk, like so. And I want to use this one because this particular apple tree, as with most apple trees, has a whole bunch of little trunks. Not one big main trunk, but a whole bunch of little trunks. And that often happens. You run that around like so. Then you run the small ring through the big ring. Pull it snugly like that. And now, the fun part. Hook it up to your tractor. Got a chain here. We put the chain on that ring, like so. And we put the other end of the chain around the back of the tractor, like so. And then you call your trusty helper, in this case my wife, to dig into the tractor. Okay, let's see what happens. I haven't tried this. The ground is pretty damp. I'm hoping that'll pull that right out of there. You'll see just how effective these little toys are. I just love them. Apple tree, gone. Now, this one broke, but we'll just come back and use this other device, clamp on there, and pull the rest of it out of there. Wasn't that easy? Apple tree's gone. We'll put that in the pile and burn it up. Nobody had a shovel in their hands and nobody got sweaty. Okay, guys, I'm back, and to show you now how the brush grubber, that's what it's called, brush grubber works. And we found it works pretty well. It's not perfect. You got to practice, and sometimes you pull the tree, then you got to go out and pull it again. It takes a few, but 90% of the time it does a great job. Watch, the brush grubber. Now this is spring-loaded. You pull the jaws apart, put it around the tree that you want to pull out. Grab those jaws with the teeth, jam them into the tree, oh, about like that. That should do the trick. And then you hook up your chain, and then you give a wave to your friendly handyman, or my wife, and let's see what happens here. Nice and slowly, please, dear, while I watch. You can watch. Couldn't be any better than that. Roots and all. And that was buried underneath a big old stone too. And do you see any shovels? You see any crowbars? No. Works really well. May not be perfect, but if you're having problems, this could be the solution. Okay, hope that was interesting. Hope you enjoyed it. Got some ideas. Talk to you again soon. Alec Peirce at the wrench. I think I'll go for a ride, Kevin.